after everybody get cleared, get fed, get clothes. Samuel, you feel like a good Christian now. You feel right, and you had a cigarette of victory with your lungs that are still alive due to the fact that you make them do it. So, moments later, maybe a half hour, every single one of you, some sentence, came downstairs again in fresh clothes of worse or better conditions. Let's call them casual clothes. Well, with Giuseppe it was only two pieces pyjamas that would fit, but still. Drama, your hoodie's a little bit too big for you, and no suits were in your size, so all the clothes are a little bit too big for you. Yes.
What's the situation with me? Because I thought I was unconscious.
No, you are conscious, you've been fed with blood, you are awakened, you don't have the legs.
Okay.
You still don't have the legs. The wound's healed, so you're not bleeding. But you don't have the legs.
Okay,
literally.
Stop instead.
Kind of. On the level of your thighs.
Okay.
There's just skin. That's it.
Okay.
So you got shorts on it, which are empty, and you've got jeans on it, which are empty, and too much. You look like a half of a doll. You all gather up in the main living room / executive lounge, you would say. That's a massive corner sofas up against each other, with a round table with a striptease pole inside of it, with a lamp underneath the desk. A massive windows covered by the curtains. Quite new and elegant surround music system that play a little jazz that someone put it on, just to feel the mood. Well, in better shape, in better condition, all of you can raise down your hunger to the level 1. You emptied whatever you get, blood-wise. And you still feel a little itch, yet it's not that bad. Yes, Giorgos.
Can I heal my damage?
Of course. Just put it your hunger as 2 and raise the damage, not a problem. Giuseppe, your damage will sustain outputs from the fire. You met with Samuel in the living room half hour later. Drama was delivered, I suppose, by Samuel to the living room.
I carried him like this,
Mm-hmm.
and while I do so, I did not thought I'd be your chauffeur that way, you waste of pair of trousers.
Junior, give me some dignity, please.
Junior, bitch, you're the same age.
What are you on about, Junior?
I'll tell you what, stop commenting before I decide to drop you. Anyway, I place him on the sofa in something that resembles a sitting position, although technically he not being anything else.
You're putting him just like that.
Yeah.
And then he found the balance with
With his hands.
the hands, exactly. In a moment, Giorgos, Giuseppe and Rose went downstairs. Not all together, but in separate ways.
Well, although taking our time to refresh ourselves was pleasant, let's get down to business, shall we?
Well,
hopefully, as you understand, this will have a huge aftermath in certain stuff that I will have to deal with, for better or worse. So, while the Anarchs deal with the Camarillas pain in the butt, I would like you to tell me if there was anything of notice, as you were the kindred of on site that I have currently available here, and 2, if possible, to ask the rest of your coterie to gather here so we can discuss on how we should deal with the situation further. Drummer?
Yes.
I understand that you're currently 100%.
You are quite perceptive, I must say.
Stop being a dumbass. Although it does suit you, and it would be rather hard for you to do so, but irrelevant. Let's get serious, shall we? I need a debriefing, a solid one, about what happened. I need to know every possible detail, every single screw up or positive change that you have might done in this situation, so I can deal with the aftermath. Am I clear? I do not want this to bite me in the ass later.
Oh, I understand that perfectly. Though I might require some assistance from fellow kindred here. Because in some instances I wasn't present.
Of course. I look at the coterie.
Looks like you skipped the legs day. So, from what I have seen, from what I have witnessed, there was a Masquerade assigned with helping us escape. He didn't escort us back to safety.
7.
Yet he was there. Yes. That guy.
That guy has a rather complicated past, and I would rather see you talk about him with a little more respect, as you have no idea what he has been through. You do not end up like that if you do not have certain experiences. With all due respect, I sincerely doubt that every single one in this room could survive this experience and be the same, or survive at all, to be honest. But
we will have all time ahead of us to talk about the interesting experience. Dear Samuel, lest we survive and escape from this mess.
Well,
anyway,
that's why I'm here. Please continue.
So, what happened? He showed up along with Rose and the drummer here. He had his legs back at the time, and we were in there, in this facility, and it looks like they were collecting our blood. And I can think of some simple reasons and some complicated reasons to do that, and none of them is for good. None of them.
First thought which comes to mind is they were farming us for vita and using it as a way to make more ghouls.
Sorry, just to make this perfectly clear, are you telling me that currently in the possession of federal authorities is vitae that will be put under the microscope and try to be explained with mundane human means? Are you serious? Please tell me that you at least destroyed some of it.
Let me tell you something. They unstaked me. I was butt naked as you met me. Nice to meet you. And I was so hungry that I ended up drinking my own drained vitae from a blood bag. So, let me tell you, this was mine. I don't know about the rest. Everything happened so fast. Looks like I was the third of the guys here rescued. I don't know about the other details.
Well, I do you an apology. You were under distress, and the fact that you survived on itself is impressive. As you may understand, this situation is a little overwhelming in many ways.
That's an understatement.
Well, yes, the Legion is getting more bold. And
Definitely.
We need to focus
What the fuck is Legion anyway?
They're the individuals which had us, well, hooked up to everything, carrying over incendiaries, guns, everything.
Okay.
Giuseppe,
Yeah, they're the fuckers with.
No, right now. Feeling full.
What about when you woke up? Did you get steaks and everything as well, like the rest of us?
Maybe. I don't know. I was kind of, I wasn't fully mentally present at the moment.
Maybe we can see if Kevin knew.
You have more detail.
Kevin, But
We didn't get Giuseppe. We found him in the corridor. He'd been in another room.
Yeah, me and Special K go way back.
Special K. I like.
oh well, he is special in many ways. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Kevin knows anything more about that place. So, a lot of fire was used, so hopefully some stuff has been destroyed. And grenades. That's why we just got the hell out of there, really.
Well, again, it is good that you survived, and honestly, it is good that you got a look on the arsenal of the Legion. It's going to be helpful. Do you have any of their guns or anything of the sort?
Oh, I've got no legs.
Does my pistol count as one of them?
Might
Like, give me a moment. Like, I grab and take out the Walther. Does that count?
he hand you a pistol.
Can Kevin give you that?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yep. I don't think he has his own guns. I mean, he doesn't need them in the first place. Maybe he looted that.
I take the gun.
You're checking the numbers against the system, yeah?
Yeah, I take while we were talking, I'm also sending the emails on my laptop.
You start to do
And,
multiple things at once on different
Yeah.
tabs. In less
I
than
have
30
them.
seconds, you have the results of your search. The gun is a legal possession of Nikki Dimakopoulos. And you got her picture and her gun license or whatever. All the details. Yes,
Can any of us see the screen?
all of you can see this.
Yeah.
Doctor! As
I
you may
push him
understand,
aside. I push him aside and look at the screen like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Katherine, Theo, the car
Yeah.
has stopped. You arrived to Malcolm Tate's old house. You haven't been here in 200 years. Personally, you would say that this place is haunted. But it's only your perspective, as it's haunted by your memory. Rose, you could hear the coupling. Samuel the same.
And
Do you use your own key to open the doors, Katherine?
It will be unpolite, so I think I will ring the bell.
can I take a look on the camera of the?
Of the CCTV?
Yeah.
You put your smartwatch, you can see
Mm-hmm.
Lady Katherine Harrow and Regent Theodora. You saw... You know the people. You know those kindreds. One, you've never been introduced personally. You heard that Katherine was a friend of your sire, who let him die. And Theodora is a fledgling Cassandra. Your partner in crime, we could call it. Yet you don't know her personally. You know her details from the system.
I look at the rest of the coterie. Please excuse me for a bit. I have to welcome our guests. Well, my guests. And I go and open the door.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You ring the bell. Everyone heard the bell, and in a matter of seconds, the door will open. And you could see Samuel. Do you remember his description, or would you like him to repeat it?
I remember.
Awesome. Would you like to describe yourself for Samuel for the first time?
I am 180.
Ladies, to you. Not you to ladies.
Oh, okay, I apologize. I am a damas. Please do.
Urge 8 woman, like 165, 160, 70. And she has really sharp features, deep eyes, and the only part soft in her face is the lips. And straight dark brown hair. That's all.
Theo?
I am a woman of average height with long brown hair pinned up. And I'm wearing a long skirt and a sweater.
Do you still hold the book?
Yes.
I have the ring on my finger, Pleasure.
Sure.
I look at Theodora. Dr. Reich. Please welcome, and I would like to offer you my condolences regarding Cassandra.
Thank you.
Miss Harrow, you were not expected.
I know, but since I disposed of the operation of rescue, I wanted to be sure that the coterie is alright. This is not a problem for you, of course.
It is not. The coterie is fine. The anarchs, as per usual, they took her hit. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Both of you walked into the living room when you can see half of the drummer and everyone else. Is there anyone who should describe himself? Katherine, Theo? Do you reckon everyone? Awesome. Well, there is one person you haven't met, and it's Giorgos and Giuseppe. But as much as you are aware of how they look like, they are aware of how you look like. Giorgos, in next few frames of seconds, you saw Theodora walking in, and after her you see Katharina, your wife, walking into the room. That was the moment that very valuable and very important laptop of Samuel Wayland landed on a wall as your beast manifested through your actions. Is anyone intent to stop Giorgos?
I try and lock him on to stop him from moving.
Does anyone do something more? Obviously, drummer, you saying good luck.
Good luck, right?
Who is
I will
involved?
also try and stop Giorgos from pouncing.
1, 2, Giuseppe. Please, verbal confirmation of your action.
Nothing was through.
And say I can't even hear the background noise.
Start. Giuseppe, what's your stand?
I don't stop him from what he's doing.
Alright, thank you. So we got Samuel and Rose.
You're a bro.
Samuel, can you open your character sheet and tell me your role and strength?
Well, my
The drummer could try to stop me.
my role and
I can give your leg.
Like, I'm just gonna go and talk to, Dr. Reich. What's business
Jesus Christ.
sorry, I have a dice pool of 2,
Dice pool of 2.
of course.
You received 1 success. Rose?
I pulled a 3.
1 success. George's strength and ball.
To strength. No bro.
They managed to hold you. You are this close. You are this close to walk into a sunlight. Inside your head. You saw a person who you see for the first time in your life who tries to pounce at you. He exposed his cleared teeth and started crying with blood coming through his eyes. The pain that you could feel inside his voice, the pain that awakened his beast, makes you stop. As it's completely unjustified. Because you never saw him before. The tension in the room grew. Giorgos stopped as Rose and Samuel held him and had a little muscling with him until he regained the control.
What's happening?
Rose,
It can't be.
She got her phone. Access. Everything.
I look at her dead in the eye. You see her.
Excuse me. I never saw you before in my life.
Can't be. You died. You died in front of my eyes.
In fact,
What's the meaning of it?
the factor that will blindly assure you that this is Katherine, that this is Katherine, is the fact that she still had the proposal ring fit.
Our secret. There are many times when all I can think about is murdering someone.
And the moment she covered her face like that, it just flashed.
You're still aware of this? You're still here? You died in Chicago! The same night I died! This cannot be!